Shares of Starbucks have had a volatile 2018. Now Piper Jaffray is stepping to the sidelines. That firm downgrading Starbucks to neutral after nearly 3 years with a buy rating, lowering its price target to $53, which is where it is right now, lower by more than 1%, almost 2%. It is our call of the day. Pete, you own this name.
I do, and I'm taking a little bit of a bath in this thing because I'm in from the upper 50s rather than where it is down here at 53. So obviously I'm going to have to be very patient if I'm going to hold it, which I am. And the reason I am is North America is part of the concern that people have right now, but I always look to the international side of this story, and I think that part of the story is something that you still have to realize what could happen potentially out of what's going on with China and the growth factor for that. So when I look at that and the fact that this stock has not traded at a 23 PE since 2007, it makes me excited for the idea that, you know what, I like the valuation levels right now. They can't screw up, though. I mean, obviously, one of the parts of this note today was discomfort with what's going on in terms of the management. Obviously, with the head man stepping off, and now are they going to be able to be the same Starbucks that they were?
We talk about the risk for Apple in China. Could they be a victim of the trade war? Don't you have that when you talk about the growth in China, don't you worry about the same thing with Starbucks? It's such a public company.
They've been there
if the administration, if the regime says, boycott American goods, I got to think that they're the poster child.
And you would be right, and I would be getting hurt pretty bad on something like that. So that is a risk. There's no doubt about that. But you know, that's part of the trade here too, because if the growth can come from there, you know, without that side of it, this stock actually should be back in the 60s.
So where I would depart from my lovely brother here is that I think Piper Jaffray nails this. They said, hey, we're going to neutral on this from overweight. We should have done it a while ago. I agree. You should have done it a while ago. This is a disaster, what they've done to these stores, turning them, you know, open bathrooms for everybody kind of thing. You want a luxury experience when you go into Starbucks. You don't want what they're doing right now. So China might save Pete's trade. God bless you. I hope it does, Pete. I'm not short this one right here. But, I mean, when this thing bounced back up into the 50s, I think it's given you a gift, a chance to get out before the rest of the bad stuff comes.
Weiss, can I call you that, Weiss?
Sure, you can call me anything you want. Can I call you anything?
You got 30 more minutes.
Look, coffee shops have become a commodity. And worse than that, this is like an old commodity. And unlike, you know, companies like Walmart, where we see them stagnate, Walmart had a lot of levers to pull. There are minimal levers to pull here, and they've tried to pull some of them. Ill-fated acquisitions, different kinds of food coming in. So basically, it's coffee shop. On the East Coast, for example, we have so many that I prefer, whether it's Gregory's or a Cup of Joe or whatever. So I just don't think they have this impregnable, you know, moat around them anymore. And management, this management, has not shown that they can excel and revive it. So
I almost wonder if they got to do like a Target and like reinvest in the stores to make them feel different because they've gotten.
But again.
Target feeling, I don't know.
I say, they're screwing up the brand. I mean, it used to be you wanted that cup with the little green mermaid on it and so forth. And now, I don't know if that's nearly as much of a draw as it was, Michelle. A friend of mine just took a job over at Pete's Coffee. It's privately held, so, you know, I don't own any shares. But, yeah, JB, exactly, JNB. I think that is a much better experience, what you get at Pete's, what you get at Intelligentsia, what you get at these other brands rather than what you get at Starbucks, which, like I say, I've walked away from it.